Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Sapna Raghuvanshi, and I'm your friend Sapna Singh Raghuvanshi. And you know that you all are here for learning English communication skill with me with the help of motivational English story. And yes guys, before starting my today's story, I would like to say something about me because today I'm not feeling good at all because last night I got fever and in morning I have taken medicine also. And this time if I say I'm not feeling good at all because I'm feeling very tired and sleepy due to I think side effect of medicine, because I'm not habitual of taking medicine and I just hate medicine. That's why if sometime I'm supposed to take medicine, so I used to feel lots of problem due to medicine. And of course guys, just let it be, this all about me. But yes guys, still I'm here. I was telling all this thing only for this purpose, like to motivate you, because despite of being ill, being sick, I'm still here and making this video for you because I don't want to skip my practice, quit my practice, English speaking practice at any cost. That's why I'm here. So of course guys, let's talk about today's story. Actually today my story is based on a very beautiful topic. It's a law of karma, and this story is one of my most favorite story. So without any further delay, let's start. Okay. Actually, once upon a time, there lived a king in a kingdom, and he was very generous and kind-hearted, and also he loved all his people of his kingdom, and he had three ministers. So once the king decided to check the loyalty of his minister. So for this, at once he called all three ministers and then told them to take a bag and go to forest and collect fruit in this in this bag, like from forest. Fill this bag with fruits. So after listening this, all the three ministers were ready to complete their task, and one minister was very honest and dedicated to his work, and the second was dishonest and not loyal, you can say, and the last minister, like third minister, was cunning and lazy as well. So when they, after reaching the forest, all the first minister started thinking like, I would collect good and fresh and ripest fruits from the forest, because my king is so good and my king deserves best. So with this beautiful thinking, he started collecting good fruits, fresh fruit from the forest, and for this he had to done lots of effort. So with his lots of hard work, finally he has completed his task and collected fresh fruit from the forest. And the second minister, who was very dishonest and also lazy, so he thought in his mind that I didn't need to take lots of hurdle or tension for collecting food, because I think king didn't have much time to check all the fruit, because he is too busy to check my bag and my fruits. So let's collect whatever I found in the forest, means falling here and there. So with this thinking, he started collecting fruits from here and there, like in the forest, whatever falling from tree, like here and there. So he was collecting all these fruits, and there are lots of mixture of fruit, like some are good fruits, and most of the fruits were rotten. So he collected this type of fruit. And the last third minister, who was very cunning, so he started thinking like, I think king doesn't notice like what I have collected in my bag. Only he would notice the size of my bag, that how much my bag is full from fruits. So I think I should collect whatever I found in the forest. So he started collecting like dry leaves and dust and in his bag. So he filled his bag with lots of dry leaves and dust. So after completing their task, the three ministers reached at king place. So after reaching, they all like stand in front of in front of king, and then king called his servant and ordered his servant without seeing their bags and without checking fruits. The king at once called a servant and ordered a servant that took all them to jail and just keep them in jail for next 3 months, and in this 3 months they will not be provided any type of fruits, any type of food, water, anything. Means they will have to survive for the next 3 months by eating this fruit that they were collected in their bags. Okay, so as guys, as we know that the first means honest and dedicated minister collected good and fresh food, so it was very easy for him to survive the next 3 months, and of course he survived the next 3 months by eating fresh and healthy food. So it was easy for him to survive. And the next second who was dishonest and not loyal, so he collected, we know that there are some fresh food and there were also some rotten fruit in his bag, so he survived for few days when he was eating good fruit and good fruits, and after finishing the good fruits, then he started eating rotten fruit, and by eating rotten fruit, having this rotten fruits, he became ill and couldn't survive, means for few months, like for 3 months. So he was also couldn't survive. And the last, as guys we know very well that what was he collected in his bag, of course dry leaves and dust. So we know very well that it was very difficult for him to survive the next 3 months. So he couldn't survive the next 3 months, and he died. And we know why he has died in the jail, because of his dishonesty and cunningness. And guys, with this story, if we say, if we see that the first minister who survived easily in the jail because of his hard work and because of his honesty and dedication. So this is the law of karma, means we reap what we sow. So we should never try to be dishonest and disloyal in our life. So guys, as we see in this story, the first minister was rewarded like for his honesty and for his dedication, and the second was punished for his dishonesty and disloyalty and laziness also, and the last one was also punished by his deception and laziness and cunningness. So these all are the law of their karma, means if we think good, then if we do good, then we receive good, and if we do bad, then obviously we will receive bad. So the first minister did good. He didn't ever think to deceive the king even. So that's why he survived easily and he was rewarded. And the two ministers, like lazy and cunning ministers, they thought to deceive the king, and finally what we saw in the story, we saw that they both were deceived in their own game. So this is the law of karma. Guys, if we relate this story in our real life, so also there are different type of people in the world, and we can't say anything about anyone. But yes guys, there are also some type of people like who never want to do their work honestly and with dedication. By this thinking, sometimes they do this type of thing, thinking like who is watching us, but I think they forget They forget that okay, yeah, it doesn't matter that no one is watching us by doing this bad thing. But yes, we should always remember and keep this thing in our mind that whether no one is watching us, but there is a like God Almighty, who is always watching us, what we are doing, what we are saying. So never try to do dishonesty, and never try to be like the second and third ministers. Always try to be like the first minister. So we should also take a beautiful lesson from this story, that uh, we will always in our life we will have to face our karma. So if we do good, we will receive good in future. So always try to do good for receiving good, and if we do bad, then always we receive bad. So guys, okay, let me tell you something more, because there are some people who are doodle, and why they are means doing this type of dishonesty, only as I said, with this thinking that no one is watching us. But don't try to forget that God is always watching us, and we will have to face our karma, the law of our karma. So always be ready for it. And of course, if you are doing good only in your life, so you don't need to worry about the law of your karma. Because okay, my dear friend, I would like to request you to please try to be honest and dedicate in your life, in about your work, whatever you do, whatever you like, whatever your task, always try to complete it with honesty and dedication. And if you if you do this with honesty and dedication, then obviously you will be rewarded, just like the first minister. Okay guys, so I think you will learn a very beautiful lesson from this story. And okay guys, so let's say bye. I will see in my next video. Okay, bye bye, take care guys, don't forget to like and subscribe.